Hello, everybody. Karen's Green Country here. Karen Hinkle Romando. Well, the cold snap has gone. The, we just had a little dusting of snow Sunday night, and I covered all my citrus trees and my cucumbers that were kind of sprouting. And now to go uncover them and uh, show you everything that's going on in my garden area. I'm pretty proud of it. Let's go. All right, this is all my stuff I needed. Oh, I protected my garlic. Yes, I got garlic growing finally this year. And last year something ate the green tops, and I was hoping that it would. It's like, it's like I'm not going to have those animals eat it. And that's because I saw them sprouting again. I'm so lucky. I want to show you what's in this tub. This is what you could do. Now, I bought, let's see, peat moss, potting soil, perlite, and a bag of compost, I think. And I just put my leaves in there to just decompose. A lot of moisture. That's a good thing. Well, I wanted to use this for a seed starter. And I'm going to add more perlite probably in that. And this is just a tub I got from, I think it was Sam's Club. They were on sale. It's like, that's cheap. I got to get them. All right, here we go. We'll get your cup of coffee or tea. I got tea, and let's go take a walk and take a look at what's going on. Let's see. This is the first time since the cold snap I came out and take a look. All right. I planted onions in these tubs where my potatoes used to be. And I think something was coming up on these. I forgot which one. Onions over here, yellow onions I planted here. Nothing came up, but now, isn't that amazing? The onions that I planted were from seed. A bulb was a couple of bulbs. Let's see. All right, there's the other one. There's that bulb right there that I planted of an onion that just started growing in my fridge. And that is just on the top soaring. So maybe I have to surface seed the onions in order for them to grow. It's a science project, but I'm learning how to grow onions in this area right here. Shallots took really nicely here, the shallot bulbs. So that's why I decided, I'm going to plant onion. And since the cold snap, nothing sprouted probably, so now that it's getting warmer out, everything's going to come up roses. And I got a rose garden too. This is my apple tree. It's the Liberty, I think. Liberty? No, Gala. This is the Gala. There you go. It took over the winter time. When I started pruning, I just started seeing what will grow with these branches in with the apple tree. That's an apple. That's from this apple tree right here, the Gala. All right, here's my blackberry. I guess the blooms kind of fizzled out through that cold snap, but that's all right. Oh no, they didn't fizzle out. They're still alive. Oh, Oh well, that's okay. That's all right. We'll get the bad ones off, and I'll get that later. Here's some more sprigs I cut off from this tree. Make it some room to have them pop and bloom. The blooms are all ready to pop and just bloom. Okay, this is what I did to protect my garlic. As you can see, the garlic sprigs are pointing upward. All right, this is where I planted calendula, and this is where I planted my marigolds in each corner. In the front here, I planted my marigold seeds, and once they sprout, these are their seeds. Oops. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. All right, see that? That's my garlic. Over back here, I planted chamomile. Over here, I guess I got a volunteer wild chive, maybe, growing. This will be kale. I think bok choy will be here, or else bok choy was over here. And my spinach will be in that corner there. My carrots are in these three planters. And I see something sprouting. I'm not sure if it's it. I know that other green stuff is unwanted weed. I know that stuff is healthier for you right there, but I don't want it growing in my planter. And my asparagus here. Is that it? No, nothing popped up yet. Yeah, see that hole? Something digging. So, let me take a sip. See how these citrus trees fared, and there's a blueberry tree underneath. Let me get my gloves. And my nephew gave me a package of these. And they work out really well. And I've been using 2 pairs already, out of the whole package. And they last a long time. Thank you, Luke. The only thing is, didn't bring out my kneeler yet for the garden. Go. Let's see what fared here. I'll put these on the side. All right. It's going to be in around 70 degrees. All the pollinators are out to play. I saw a bee by my cowpeas and navy beans I just put out there today in the morning. This is from my property. Yeah. Okay, here we go. See you. Oh, there it is. There's the berry tree. I don't know if my citrus will be good. Yeah, wow. Lots of stuff. Let's see. I don't know if these are gonna fare. They're just, I don't know, these citrus trees. I didn't bring them in during the winter time. I didn't have no room. No, there's no way I'm going to put them in the office anymore. I think this had it too. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of soft. Kind of soft. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. All right. This is another citrus. But this right here, I think it's a berry tree. Let's see. This is a Meyer lemon. I don't think that fared. I think that died. I'm not going to buy citrus trees anymore, especially where I bought them from. Yeah, they didn't fare too good. Oh well. So much for my hard-earned money. Anyway, we'll just see what happens. If they don't take this summer, they don't take. The root system might take. We'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Then I learned a good hard lesson, about $100 right there spent and wasted. And anyway, let's put this over to the side. We got that uncovered. Let's see here. I did stuff over here. Alright. Gorilla wagon, right there. Gorilla cart. Alright. Worth its weight in gold. $100. I was able to get it for. Let's get my tea. Now, I have to move, well, I have to move that board right there. And I might just transfer that stuff to the loofah bed that I'm going to show you. It's been piling up for a while, and I want to put my pumpkin here and my and my corn over here again. But pumpkin needs some room to sprout out. And let's see. Yeah, I'll have to pull out some of this mess so the seeds will have room to sprout and grow. We're getting my tea. Now, I've been trying to sell my goods and whatnot, just so you know. I'm under Karen Romando. Passing my onions. That didn't sprout yet. And I think it's time for a little bonfire today. Not sure though. We'll see how far I get. That's my oregano bed. I need to get something done with that. And I don't know. I need to get something done with that. I need to raise it up higher. My focus is cleaning up all these branches and tree trunks. Putting them in my loofah bed. They're decomposing nicely. Plus, snap some of these branches off. Lots for yard work to be done. And more logs over there I can use. This stuff is going to get burned eventually. Over here, now, I'm definitely going to use this platform for something to grow on top, but I'll be putting planter, a big planter in the middle and smaller planters around it. It's something new I will be trying this year to make my property more profitable. My wood pile over here, my cowpeas to the right, my navy beans to left that I put out. Got to pick up some of all that and put it into my raised bed where I'm going to be putting my loofahs in. It's a work in progress. I'll probably be done with creating this bed in the beginning of summer. And here is where I covered my cucumbers and my tomato plants with shade cover to keep them nice and warm. They are sprouting, and I have to move that. And I replanted, let me put my tea down. Around there and around here, around all these empty gaps, I replanted lavender. And I'm anxious to do something with my lavender this year. My roses took. They took nicely over the winter. Uh-oh, that does not sound right. I'm gonna probably have to cut it down. Yikes. Uh-oh, that does not sound right. Well, the roots were exposed to the open area, but we'll see what happens. I have to cover it up a little bit with some soil. Guess I have to start snipping. That is alive, all right. It's these that are in the middle I have to snip. Oh boy, what's this? That goes right there. Okay. And that is, I forgot what tree that was. I decided to put in a planter pot. And yes, these solar lights are worth its weight in gold. They light up at night, and it's so pretty. All right. Now, here's my trailing hydrangeas. They're still hanging on. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, now I can for sure resell my marigold seeds. I think that is a marigold popping up. Let's see. I put that there so in case the heavy winds come, they don't fly away. Let's see. Well, it's not really time yet. I don't think that's a marigold that popped up. I'm going to pull that one. I don't think it's time yet for these to pop up anyway. All right. I got to water them. Yeah, I think that's a weed. But anyway, there are a bunch of seeds, so they can germinate. I'll take out the best ones. Or I'll leave the best ones, I mean. And here's my strawberries are covered. They are doing remarkably well when I transplanted them into this tier system. I have a couple more. And they are going to definitely stay in here. I saw Deep South growing them in their green stock. And this is a knockoff from the green stock. And I decided, well, I'm going to try it, just for the heck of it. Let's see. They need to be uncovered anyway. There we go. Here we go. And I'll show you how good they fared. Look at that. They have not fared that way, ever. So I'm pretty tickled pink. Hopefully I can get strawberries this year out of it. And we'll see. I hope so. That's my focus. Making sure I have food this year growing and not a fail. Well, it's not going to fail. Let's see. Let me get these rocks out. Alright. I'll show you. They're not squishing anything. Oh, okay, I know my mom and my aunt and my grandma would be proud, and my dad. Okay, here we go. There we are. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well, they're popping up in there, right there. That is not a cucumber, it's something else. I forgot. I gotta look at my planogram. I know I planted something there. All right. I know. There goes the seeds. Oh, that fared really well under the cover. My hyacinth. There you can see some of the seed sprouting over here. So there you go. There you have it from Kara's Green Country. My cucumbers and my tomato plants are in here, and I planted something else in the front here, and I forgot what it was. That's why you always have to create a planogram and then put down what you got planted so you'll know where you planted things and what you planted, so you don't plant them again. And that's about it, everybody, for my garden for right now. I know I started earlier, but it's all right. That's all right. And I hope you subscribe, like, and share my video. I'll be putting out more videos as time goes by of my cooking, my crafting, and my gardening. I'm working on greeting cards right now, and I'm utilizing the photos that I took in the past that are remarkably beautiful. And I'm creating greeting cards with my own photography. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm halfway done on a couple of them. So from Kara's Green Country, enjoy crafting and gardening. Enjoy this beautiful weather now. Have a great day. Bye.